flash and does a lot of shimmies, but at the end of the day, he is one of the more humble superstars that this league has seen.
Well, it's in large part because he knows how much work he put in, right, to get this done. He really changed the NBA forever.
Yeah, and you know, his story still has a lot of chapters left.
Good ball movement. Great passing. Lee, the recipient, and he missed the three.
Checking in for the Warriors, number 15, Michael Butler.
Well, Steph Curry, 9 shots. 8 were threes, 5 made from three-point range, and he got himself the Warriors' all-time scoring record in the first quarter tonight at home. What will he do for an encore? We'll find out together. Lee, the turn
in, moving forward.
Coach, thanks.
Thank you.
That's Mike Malone, Nuggets head coach.
You know, what, 33-point attempts, and that's not it.
No, that's definitely not it. Jordan
That's not
off
it.
a spin. No, that's
Plumlee, you know, losing Jeremy Grant. Like, those are things that, you know, a lot of people talked about this whole season. So I think the additions at the trade deadline were probably as big for the Denver Nuggets as any team in this league.
They're a bona fide contender in the West. They come in at 4, as that is denied at the rim. McGee. And we have a whistle on that action, and we'll check the whistle.
But JaVale McGee, a 3-time champion, coming over. I don't know if it was goaltending.
NBA.com/pick'em. You got any insight there for the people playing the game, Richard?
No, people are already mad at me enough just for the things I say. I'm not going to give them picks also to make them even madder at me.
Come on. Campazzo, the find into the corner from Monte Morris, who pays it off. And the Nuggets currently with 5 bench guys on the floor. The starting 5 all out as Campazzo knocks down a 3. The 4 seed in the West. The Warriors hanging on to that 10 spot, the final spot in the play-in tournament. They would place
Jokic with a little double spin move.
He is so brilliant in space. I mean, a guy who was not even well known as he was going into his teenage years, he gets found and he becomes the 41st pick overall, and suddenly he's the presumptive MVP in the NBA. Oh, Campazzo, great bounce pass for Murray to bag the 3.
As you see it, the only person that really holds the ball in their hands is either Jokic or Murray when he's bringing the ball. When they get that ball in the half court, everyone makes quick decisions.
It's like stop-and-go traffic on the freeway as we got a foul against Campazzo.
And just one ball to the side, quick extra pass. That ball does not stay in anybody.
Joel Embiid trying to put himself back in the MVP conversation along with Jokic et al. You know, it's interesting. You look at Jokic.
This year with the lack of health, you want to point to the fact that he's been, you know, playing in every game. That's not, you know, oftentimes players' faults. But and that is not to diminish Ja Morant. He was definitely deserving of the Rookie of the Year. But the race would have been a lot closer had Zion Williamson been healthy.
Yeah, to your point, it is not always a player's fault. It rarely is, as he knocks down the 3. Jokic trying to become the first guy to lead his team in points, rebounds, and assists in 4 straight years, as Warriors who are playing once again tonight. If you just joined us, without James Wiseman, the 20-year-old, as Draymond just turns out.
That it's going to be difficult, but you know, when you watch the Nuggets here in this second half, they've really, you know, Monte Morris, Campazzo, they're doing everything.
Curry night at Chase Center. I mean, you can bring 2 guys and you split them. Ridiculous.
You watch it. I'm not watching.
You watch it.
You watch it. Look at that. And I think Steph might have had a little something to say on his way back.
Uh-oh.
Get him off me. Look, and look, that's all yours to push their limits. So, wait, well, if he can shoot from there, I can shoot from there. So you're seeing it from more and more players just pushing the limits, and it's going to be scary to see what happens to this three-point line in the next 5 to 7 years.
36 to go in the third. Warriors come in at 25 and 28 off a win over Houston on Saturday when they lost James Wiseman after 6 minutes to a meniscus injury. And now the Nuggets throw a couple at Steph Curry. Got away from Porter with the pass. They thin out the defense from Lee. Cross court for Curry. Step aside three. Oh, yeah. But it's not close. I mean, you total up everybody else on the leaderboard with at least 2, and it's 16.
Steph's back in the game.
I mean, why not bid for 50, right?
I'm with you.
Put on a show. When you have a chance, go switch sides. Campazzo's ready. He's going to give it his all. Oh, look at that. How about that?
Relatable, and then followed it up with the fact that he drank 3 liters of soda. Those two things just don't go well.
That's very relatable for anybody sitting on. Largest lead was 18 for Golden State. It's now 11, moving down to 4 minutes to go. Curry said, "Get Campazzo off of me" earlier. And Jamal Murray comes to his teammate's aid and says he was warding off on him.
Campazzo with quality defense right here, but, you know, look, there's...
Looks like this is just about all she wrote for Denver tonight with 3.5 to go in a 13-point game. We'll see if Curry wants to hunt a couple more shots. This is guard Steph Curry. Richard.
Worst thing imaginable. Just imagine all the worst things imaginable. And if you don't believe me, ask Campazzo.
Got 50 tonight, Steph Curry does. 12 for 12 from the foul line. His 9th career 50-point game officially. Tried to tip it to... You said it right off the top. You saw it in his eyes. He was going to try and get the record to pass Wilt Chamberlain in the first quarter. And now a takeaway for Campazzo. Curry is down. I mean, she's showing the wear and tear of tonight. He was just flattened down there.
What makes his numbers even more movement? And, you know, that's just what makes it even more. First player over age 32 or older. Like, come on. So he's doing this even as he's getting older. It's almost like he's just, you know, I don't want to say getting better, because I don't know if he could be too much better than that 2016 season when, you know, he was the unanimous MVP, but he is definitely the exact same player. There has not been a drop-off in his game.
That was 30 points a game in 2016. I mean, you can tell, the thing that's great, especially if you don't watch him a whole lot, is you can tell his love for the game still courses through him, and for working every day as Bazemore on the attack and drop off. Looney put it on the ground. Now back to Curry with 5. Step back. He missed it. And they'll give the foul here. Morris against Draymond Green at 77% from the foul line. The Warriors have only missed 1 free throw tonight, and that's in part because Steph Curry is 12, making it to the NBA Finals and maybe even a title this year. And Murray, as you said, so important to the league as Porter misses there. Jokic right on the door, is up by 9. Goes 1 for 2, and they will rush to get Steph Curry the ball inbounds. And we got a whistle as he, twice in a season, he's done it tonight as he wrestles his way out of a double team, pinballs around, loses the ball, gets it back, and gets pushed, and he's going to go to the free throw line. That's 5 seconds of agility right there, and power.
Well, you know, obviously you want to get
past Wilt Chamberlain for the all-time Warriors scoring lead. Gets a win, 53